Kia ora, bros and girls. Welcome back to the channel. So today's lesson is all about how do we kick this Venom the Duck's ass. Now, actually, he's kind of easy, but if some of you have been struggling with him, here's an example of 15%, 15 life Star-Lord. Too easy. We'll one hit him with this. Um, so Venom the Duck, he's got an unblockable SP1, unblockable SP2. Okay, he does not gain power, so you can hit into him as much as you like, and if as long as you hold block, you gain power. Now, it kind of that lends you to think, okay, well maybe I'll just hold power and just keep SP3ing him, which kind of does work in a way. However, what you have to do is you have to balance out baiting out his SP1 and his SP2. You don't really need the power control. You just need to let that come out and learn the timing, learn the evade. He's basically got kind of 3 swipes on his SP1. 1, 2, 3, kind of just back off really and stay away. Dex twice. And the second one is kind of a lunge at you, a little bit like Quake's SP2 or maybe kind of Sabertooth's. So if you know how to evade them, you should be sweet with him. But yeah, basically what you want to do is you kind of want to balance out your SPs with getting a few hits in and just evading the SP1 and SP2. He doesn't really do a lot of damage. He doesn't really have anything special. It's just a matter of cycling those specials. So I went in here with 15% life. And as you'll see, spoiler alert, but I come out on top. Now we're going to show a few different, of course you're going to say, well, okay, this is Star-Lord and he's absolutely kick-ass with his damage, but I'm going to show a few other examples of how you can beat him with other heroes as well. So champs that would be really good for this are ones that already have a power gain as well to enhance that your power gain. So Hyperion, if you have him, would be fantastic for this fight. Mordo as well would be great for this fight. I didn't think of it at the time, but I actually think Void would be great, especially if he's duped, because you can just build that SP1 and spam that SP1 and degen the crap out of Venom the Duck. So he would be good, Dr. Voodoo would be good, Vision would be great. Anyone really who's got sort of a power gain mechanism, but you don't need power gainer. You can have someone who just does crazy damage. I did try Hawkeye, but my Hawkeye is only 5-star R2, so he doesn't deal enough damage. But you can see there, 15% of life. So long as you stay away, cycle through those SPs, he's pretty much mincemeat. So we'll do another example now. Now this one is with the Summon Symbiote. He's rank 5 next. So I've already completed Masters 100%, fully explored, and 1 round of Epic to get enough Cleanser Catalysts to rank him. I only have Total Frenzy and Fight Dirty here. Fight Dirty was actually to clear the line, not necessary for this fight, but Total Carnage allows you to have a critical on your bleed, a little bit like Domino. And you'll see the insane damage this guy puts out. I mean, this fight takes, like a minute and a half. You can see him just draining it there. Maybe 1 SP, hardly even that. And he's just bleeding. Look at him go. We finish him off in 29 hits, nice and easy. So if you do have this guy, I mean, probably even at rank 4, if you just finish Master once with the right buffs, you can kind of destroy him with Summon Symbiote. You just need critical bleed. There are other buffs there as well that increase your crit, make it unblockable, increase your damage, all that sort of stuff. So he is one way to make your fight against Venom the Duck very, very easy. We have one more example that I'm going to show. And that's with Iceman. Now this fight, I kind of don't really get into a rhythm until about halfway through, but the concept with Iceman is his cold snap does a lot of damage over time. So all you want to do is kind of build up the SP1 and just really spam it. Kind of similar to like what you would do with a Mordo or with a Vision or any of those or with Hawkeye. Um, but the cool thing about the Cold Snap and Iceman particularly is his SP1 is really really cool for intercepting. So halfway through the fight, you'll see Venom the Duck getting quite aggressive, and me building the SP1 quite late and just at the last second, kind of ducking out of the way and throwing the SP1, and it completely intercepts Venom the Duck. And so long as you keep that up, you'll be able to just cold snap him to death. This is not as fast as the max summon symbiote, obviously. I mean, that thing took 29 hits and a minute and a half. But I found Iceman was quicker than the Star-Lord method. Um, and for me, it's probably the most fun. It's a bit more kind of a dance and trying to figure out the timing and all that sort of stuff. So it's fun. I enjoy playing Iceman, man. He's really really cool. But the summon symbiote is definitely the easiest and quickest path. Now, I don't imagine a lot of you guys are going to struggle with much of the content this month until we get into the next difficulty, which gets released, I think, 12 days in. Um, I mean, for the most part, this month Event Quest has been really, really easy. Golden Symbiote aside, if you've got the right setup, then he's pretty easy. But if you don't, he's probably the most difficult boss this month. I'm interested to see how these guys fare in the higher difficulty, because I have not struggled with the rest this month. But if you have, here's a few ideas on how to get through that. So hopefully this helps you guys. If it did help you, or if you did like what you saw or what you heard, then do please a like, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, or subscribe. Subscribing is actually really, really useful because it allows me to bring more content like this um, and help troubleshoot the problems that we're going to have coming forward in the games. So yeah, ka kite, bros and girls. We'll see you soon.